Good morning everybody, welcome back. Sunny Warrington, look at it, it is absolutely freezing today. The saloon is back, the Avant is still there from last week, and the McLaren today, it's going to be a great day today because this car is going to map tuning and it's going to get a full exhaust system and it's going to sound absolutely amazing. But the only problem is it's been outside, so it's going to take ages to defrost, and the reason it's outside is the Fiat 500 is still in there having all that bodywork done. So I've never actually tried to open this door frozen up. Oh, there's life. Oh, the door, the window's stuck. So the door won't actually open because the window needs to come down. This is not a good thing. So it looks like this is going to be the shortest video ever on YouTube. Can't get in it. The window won't come down. Got a good idea though. This side, because it's been against the wall, sheltered from all that frost, should open. Hopefully. Yes! So should be able to start the car and then get it warmed up. Oh, did you hear that then? That struggled. Oh, let's get it on there. Quick heat. Press on the buttons. Yeah, maybe that should do it. I think it's time. This is going back in that garage. The 500's coming out here. I've got to prioritise if I can get out of the car. Oh, and that's actually a good way of getting out. When you do exhaust videos on cars, you can't actually tell if it's made much of a difference because the noise is so noisy. You can't tell if that's going to be any better when the new exhaust gets put on it. But all I can say is that's a cold start and it's not really that loud, to be honest, at all. I still always, old school, put a car behind a car that I don't want stealing, because if someone breaks in and then actually, you know, steals the car, well, that's in the way they can have that one. Well, I think we've still got a problem here because the car's been on for 10 minutes now. It still won't let me in. So I don't really fancy climbing over this side. What if I just open the roof a little bit? Which also doesn't work. While we're waiting for the cars, you might as well just hit the subscribe button and yeah, subscribe to the channel. Another 10 minutes later, I think we're making progress here. That has defrosted. So, this should open now. Maybe not. Another 10 minutes later. And I'm not joking, it is 10 minutes. I might have some temp in the oil now, but the tyres definitely need temp as well, because when you put your foot down, oh Jesus Christ, that reminded me of the Sylvia then. Anyway, not just me today, gonna go meet Uncle Benji. He's dropping his RS3 off at Manchester Audi for all them faults that he had on it that we said. Still got no pressure in the front tyre, so the left tyre's low and the right tyre's low. Great. As usual, another middle lane hogger, and I ain't going to be that person, so I'm going over here. See, now I'm doing 73 miles an hour. We're not quite at Manchester Audi yet, but I've got to tell you this because this is amazing. I've never ever seen it before. 305 miles, 3/4 full tank. See, he said McLarens are not efficient, economical cars. But one thing that always amazes me, when you're in a 50 mile an hour zone, and correct me if I'm wrong, comment, why do you never ever see anybody doing any work? I mean, it's just cones, plenty of cones. Oh, we love cones, us. We're going to borrow a car from Manchester Audi, thank you very much, go to Leeds, drop this car off, then come back to Manchester Audi, drop that car off, but then how do we get back from Manchester Audi?
Morning, mate.
Morning.
I've got a Q8 for you.
Is it an RSQ8?
No.
Go on then, move along. So thank you to today's sponsor, McDonald's. Hopefully they actually see this and pay us.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
As everybody knows, these are full of vitamins and minerals. I don't know how many, but it tastes like it's got some in there somewhere.
I've got a plain, because I'm not an animal, plain double cheeseburger. It's gluten and lactose free. Maybe.
Are you sure?
Could be. I've no idea. There's plenty of different meals to choose from. You just go on the website or their app.
They do taster packs. Just go to the window and just say, can I taste this?
So make sure you use the code EvilGT99 for 99% discount off your Mackies.
And if you do use the code EvilGT99, I'm sure they'll tell you to
But I also must stress that in no way have McDonald's endorsed this integration.
Finally here at Motorsport and Performance, just near Leeds. The car is in and the exhaust is here. The downpipes are not here yet. They're coming next week. So we're going to have a look, see what's in the box.
Can I ask a quick question? Does this prevent the 720S from catching fire?
Inconel, this is
same
what
as-
they make Formula 1 exhaust systems out of.
No.
Yeah, Eddie worked designing Formula 1 exhaust for 6 years.
What is the main difference to this compared to the stock exhaust? What are we missing off this?
A silencer.
Right, where does the silencer normally
The
go?
silencer would normally go there.
Okay.
So this is an unvalved system.
So how much was this again?
£5 plus VAT.
I'm learning how to weld. I'm telling you that right now.
Don't look like a lot.
No, that's...
I wish Eddie were here to tell you more about it, but
Well, that's enough.
Yeah.
The price is enough, isn't it? £5 plus
I
that,
just-
which is £6.
I just threw up in my mouth, mate, yeah.
The
tips are
about-
800 quid.
Yeah, I was going to say 1,000. So the downpipes.
£4 plus VAT. You've got 10 grams worth of exhaust here.
So what you're saying is you've either got a few bits of metal that's been welded together to strap to the back of your McLaren or an RS4.
Needs tuning.
Yeah,
Yeah. All the labour. 'Cause
Yeah.
You've got to take.
we're going to take the back of the car
Do you
off.
want to tell us what we're going to do on the car? Because this sounds like a big job
if
to
you
me.
want, yeah. So these are coming off. All this is coming off. This is coming off.
How much labour, time, how many hours to pull the car apart, put the exhaust on and put it back on?
I factored in 3 days. It doesn't take that long, but we're going to take our time with it.
So maybe about 40 hours worth of labour, just to make sure it's perfect, because I do moan a lot, don't I?
Yeah, you do moan a lot, mate, yeah.
I don't think so, but I've allowed for that, just in
Okay,
case.
just
yeah.
to make sure.
So yeah.
So the biggest thing everyone wants to know,
Yes.
stock power 700-ish?
No, they make more than stock.
What did it make?
658 wheel horsepower.
Which in normal horsepower, brake
Ah,
horsepower?
Obviously, it's a calculation, but I guess around about 740 brake.
But you did say 740 is quite a low figure for these.
Yeah,
stock.
we're pulling a bit of timing.
Car was then stripped down.
We got it out of the dyno cell, brought it out, put it on this ramp here. We then took everything off of the back of the car, like we talked about when you dropped it off. The wings, everything came off, downpipes off, the back box out of it. We've then replaced everything with the new Brooke Race Inconel system. It's American grade 625, American military spec 625 Inconel. It's the same sort of stuff that you'll see in the aerospace industry. They put it into nuclear power plant cores. It's got incredible heat resistance, and it actually gets, unlike stainless steel 304, as it gets hotter, it gets harder. So it becomes more resilient to heat the hotter it gets. It is literally the stuff that they manufacture Formula 1 exhaust systems out of.
Sounds good to me.
Unlike the 570S, which has got relatively small turbos, and the turbos are the restriction in the system, the 720S has got big turbos, and the exhaust caps are the restriction in the system. Obviously, we've removed all of that, and so if you'd have just left it as it were on the stock calibration, not only would you have got engine management lights, but you'd have been hitting boost limits, the turbo's overspooled. So we could have just turned it up to run what it wanted to run, if that makes sense, with the free-flowing exhaust, but we haven't. I've given you what we call, or what the industry would call, a stage 2 calibration.
And it's a nice, safe power
Perfectly
delivery.
safe. We've done quite a few of them now.
So-
Smooth power delivery. We've focused on that rather than wringing its neck.
Yes. I want to know how much it's made.
Yeah.
Torque, which you saying is the biggest. That's the most important figure.
I don't even see horsepower figures. So horsepower is a calculation based on torque multiplied by RPM divided by 5,252, which is why you'll always see dyno graphs providing using the same axis should always cross their torque and horsepower. We didn't have to go as crazy as we have done. I say crazy, we're not wringing its neck. It's a sensible power level. 661 foot-pound of torque and 818.7 wheel horsepower.
Okay, so they're the figures.
Yeah.
They're amazing figures, but they get more amazing if you convert them into brake horsepower-ish.
If we guesstimated a similar transmission loss, approximately 12% through this car, then you're like 930 horsepower.
But you did have a higher run on it. But it
did 920. It did 825 at one stage, but it wasn't the final run, so we've gone with 818.
But if you wanted to like be a bit more, you could say 950, right? Because it's a YouTube car, right?
Of course it is, yeah.
There you
that
go.
foot-pound figure say again? 600 and what?
661.
Is that 900? 895?
896 newton meters, yeah.
Right,
So
so
900 newton
At the
meters.
wheels.
At the wheels, yeah.
And whatever we're talking wheels, that's accurate. That's what we measured.
Yeah.
So that's...
Are you alright, mate?
I don't know what to do. I don't know if to do that.
Have you took your hearing aids out?
I've turned them down. Right, here we go. I don't even know what's going to happen here. Well, thanks to Ben, Matt Tuning.
You're welcome,
Matt
mate.
Tuning on Instagram, right?
Yeah, Matt Tuning on
Motorsport and
Instagram,
Performance. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
Hey, we've got a YouTube channel as well.
Right, well, tell us about it then.
Tell us about YouTube.
What's it called?
Motorsport and Performance.
And that's your YouTube channel?
Yeah. So you get to see what we get up to. There's loads of cool stuff on
There
there.
you go.
Get to see cars that we get to work on. It's not as fun as your channel, but yeah, no, it's good.
Well, we can just do.
Yeah,
what
you
we
get to
want,
go out and
can't we?
enjoy yourselves,
Yeah.
whereas we're supposed
Ours
to be a
isn't fun. I have
business.
to work with this dickhead.
On that note, I'm going.